Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. This is Daan, Kluwer, Cosimo, Gentili, Nikola, Spasojevic, and Sergio Fontcuberta. I'm really great to hear you play. And thank you so much for coming all the way to Crosspline, guys. Cheers. Cheers, thank you so much. Yeah, our special guests from the VMDC, the jazz department. So, super thank you. Okay, they went. Hey,
Hey,
Rafael.
hey, Christine.
How are you?
Oof, good.
Yeah, well, nicely conducted, and really enjoyed your piece. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Rafaelos Christofi. I'm from Cyprus. I'm 20 years old. This is my second year bachelor in classical composition. My main course teacher is Robin Darav, who I hope got my message and is watching. Yeah, and this is Rough Playground. I composed it last year during my groove-related composition subject with Friso.
Oh, excellent.
Um,
So, like
yeah.
about grooves, right?
Well, yeah, the point of the assignment was to introduce groove in your piece using something less convenient, like I don't know, drums, like normally. And another like purpose of writing this piece is like to write something to try to write something not that serious, because things I've wrote before were very serious and dark.
Okay.
I don't know why. Maybe I should get checked. But yeah, and it started as a motive that was stuck in my head for the last month that I started writing this.
Yes.
And I said, okay, I'm gonna do something only with that motive and start writing to see what is gonna come out.
Yes.
And the idea was to, let's say, see in the piece growing like multiple childhoods, like from very young, like to, let's say, adult.
Okay.
That's the rough playground.
Okay, so like coming of age kind of thing, going through.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not like one person, it's like multiple at the same time.
Okay. Like a
Yeah.
generation, perhaps, like a whole group of people, or like a family, or.
Depends who's listening.
Okay, nice. And how about you? How did you feel about the process? How was it learning with these musicians? Because they came from the jazz department, so it was
Yeah.
a different group.
It's the first time that, well, this is the first time that I've even wrote or presented this piece, a piece more than two instruments.
Oh, excellent!
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it's the first time I've ever conducted, or I've done like rehearsals that I'm there for support and counting and everything. So it was very, very, very educational.
Okay, excellent. Well, that's what we love. Learning on the job is something that we do really well at Codarts.
Well, next time I will prefer to learn before the job.
Yeah.
But
Understood.
yeah, it was great. Also,
Yeah.
it was about catching up in their world, because I'm a classical composer and they're jazz
Yes.
players. So
Yes.
I went to them, and a lot of things were very different,
Yes.
and there was a lot of work to, because as a musical leader through these rehearsals, you have to say the exact right thing on the exact perfect spot,
Yes.
and it's a lot of stress.
Okay, so the kind of communication of the score, which is the device that the composer communicates to musicians through, like that did you have to adjust, or did you find a way to change your communication?
There were some adjustments, but like here and there, maybe like an octave down, or like mostly an octave down.
Okay, yeah.
But like one or two places, I didn't want to like rewrite the piece, because the piece is what it is. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Great.
But yeah, luckily I got these four great guys.
Yeah.
And they were really, really helpful, always very on time and decent. And thanks to them a lot.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
And thanks to you, by the way, for
Oh, you're very welcome.
getting me in touch.
It's really our joy to like help to put stuff on, and we're hoping that that with a bit of help, everyone can kind of join in and make it sort of a group effort as we go through. Yeah, and a big thanks to all the ensembles, because they pretty much got in touch straight away. So these guys as well, they were immediately, Daan was immediately like, yeah, like I can get some guys together to play the piece. And so it's really nice to collaborate across like not only musicians at classical but also in jazz. So this is do you think you'll write again for saxophone quartet?
Maybe, yeah. I was thinking of actually arranging this piece for a different ensemble and maybe expanding it, like to make it like a series. But yeah, I don't know. When I'm writing something, I'm putting it on a, let's say, shelf of revising and another shelf of maybe reusing or changing.
Yeah.
And I like to do that a lot, and it worked until now. So yeah, who knows?
Great. And we saw you also performing in the piece by Adrian. How was it for you, this piece, to perform? Did you enjoy it?
Oof, very fun.
Yeah.
Very, very, very fun. I like performing with the composers ensemble actually.
Yeah.
Because it feels very close. It's us.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's just a kind of safe space to try out things and then eventually put it into a performance sometimes. So that's really cool. One moment, I'm just going to check how we're doing. How are we doing? Okay. Well, once again, big thank you for presenting your work tonight.
Thank you.
And this was Rafaelos Christofi, and his quartet played Rough Playground. Thank you.